Hi.
Hi, I'm Kirsten with the Humane Society of the United States. I'm here right now with, well, this is Jade in my lap, and her mama's over there. I'm sure she'll come say hi in a minute. Their mom was recently rescued by the Humane Society of the United States from a suspected dogfighting operation. And she has 6 sweet puppies, Jade, Jellybean, Jasmine, Jupiter, Juniper, and Jalapeno. And I'm fostering them for Lucky Dog Animal Rescue, where they'll be up for adoption in a few weeks once they're weaned and ready to go to homes. And that's Janet Jackson, their mama.
She's enjoying a nice treat.
Yeah, she's enjoying a nice treat. She loves treats, she loves food. She definitely deserves it, as you can see from the scars on her face and her arms there. She's definitely been through a lot. So it's nice to be able to give her, oh, sleepy babies. It's nice to be able to give her a, home environment, possibly for the first time, to be able to raise her puppies in. They were born after the rescue operation in our emergency shelter that we'd set up to care for them. And then they were transferred to foster to get some extra TLC and, oh, little Jellybean, what is it, baby?
They all have J names.
They do all have J names. Oh, yeah, to match their mama. Oh.
And so the babies were all born after the rescue, right?
Yes, yeah. So when we found Janet Jackson on scene, I remember seeing her. She was, even with her huge pregnant belly, you could still see her ribs poking out over it. Her hip bones were very prominent, but she was just standing up at the front of this barren kennel that we found her in, wagging her tail and kind of jumping up and down, very, very eager for attention. She's focused on her treat right now, but if she didn't have that, she'd be trying to sit in my lap. But she's still pretty thin, even at this point.
Who's this?
Oh, this one here, this is Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Yeah. He's the second biggest pup. He's very sweet. He's a chill guy. They make lots of they're learning to bark and vocalize a little bit. They also want their mom to come back and feed them, so I'm sure she'll jump back in with them shortly after she's done with her treat.
And you've been supplementing with bottle feeding a few of them?
Yeah, so Jellybean here is the smallest, so I'm supplementally bottle feeding him a couple times a day. They're going to be able to start trying some actual puppy food in the next week or so. So soon they'll be getting to that point. But for now, just to give him a little extra nutrition because he was lagging behind a little bit. So he needed some, and then Jasmine, and then also Juniper. Let me see if she'll show her face. She's got this cute little mustache.
Oh my gosh, look at that face. So cute. Aww.
She is just, every time I pick her up, she's like yawning. Right now, you're a sleepy girl.
And it's so nice that like the pups will never know the situation that Janet Jackson knew, right?
Absolutely. Janet Jackson, with the scars on her face and how thin she is, like clearly had I can imagine she had a pretty rough life. And so it's something that's always very heartwarming with cases like this when you get a pregnant dog out of that situation, and of course all the others, but then puppies who are born after that, it's like this huge twist of fate where they'll never have to live like that and go through those things. And all they're ever going to be able to remember is living in a home environment. You know, for the first couple weeks they were in an emergency shelter situation, which their needs were being met and they were getting good TLC there, but they opened their eyes here. And so that's a really nice, you know, a really nice thing for them, that for everything their mama went through, that's not going to be what they have to experience. And Janet Jackson, we suspect she's only a few years old. So, you know, that's also a nice thing, is most of her life is going to be, oh, I can come over there with her. Most of her life is going to be hopefully this nice, cozy situation where, you know, she can hop on a couch, enjoy a cuddle. She tries to sit on my lap. She doesn't quite know how, but she'll stand over me every time I come in to visit them. So I throw her a treat when I'm in here cleaning, just to have a little bit of space to do that. But we've been starting to do backyard time for her. So, you know, anytime she shouts at me from in here, I leash her up and take her out into the backyard and throw her a tennis ball. She loves chasing tennis balls around and exploring the backyard, and, you know, just kind of getting to experience just being a dog, and, you know, lead her way around and kind of show what her personality is and what she wants to be doing, which right now is enjoying this treat. Mm-hmm. You're a sweet girl. Yeah, but she's got some nicks on her ears. See that little bit. Some scars behind the ear, on her face, her arms. When she stretches them out and nurses. That first night that she was here, I got this picture of her with her arms spread out, all 6 puppies on her, and you could just see all of those scars. Oh, you're a good girl. But then she's still taking good care of her babies.
Even though she went through so much.
Even though she went through so much, and I mean, she's, you know, like we've said, was incredibly thin at that time, but even now nursing takes a lot out of a dog. So, you know, it's quite a feat to help a emaciated nursing mom gain weight, because the puppies take so much out of them. And I'm really glad we got there when we did, because otherwise I have a hard time imagining much great milk quality in that situation, and the puppies rely on, you know, good quality milk and plenty of it, which relies on good prenatal care and nutrition. So we're kind of playing catch up here, but she's been doing good. She's gained weight even in the time she's been with me, and the puppies are gaining weight every day, even though a couple of them have needed a little bit of help. But yeah, she's a good mama, and I'm excited for her to be able to get adopted through Lucky Dog in a few short weeks, once the puppies are weaned, and kind of move on with her life and get to just be a dog.
Yeah, and she's just, like, speak to her temperament. She's just so sweet, it seems like.
Yeah, she is. So she has to kind of be sequestered into the foster room here, because she's nursing, and, you know, to give her space to be with the puppies, keep them healthy and stuff. But so every time I come in here to feed her, which is many times a day, nursing moms should get all the food they want. We have to time it a little bit because she's so thin, and we don't want her to make herself sick. Every time I come in here, whether I'm empty-handed with no food or whether I have food with me, she's just jumping up and down in excitement. And then, you know, wants to be pet and wants to spend some time hanging out. I come bring my computer in here and work with her sometimes, and she just lays with her head on my lap or jumps in and feeds her puppies, and I'll stroke her head, which she really likes.
What are your hopes for them?
My hopes for the puppies is that they all find great homes and just get to continue to grow strong and healthy and have just a great normal puppy life. You know, they're starting to play with each other, so it's just really sweet seeing their personalities start to come out. For Janet Jackson, my hopes for her is that, I mean, she also finds a great home, you know, a loving environment that will fit all of her needs, which are really, you know, the basic things of getting, you know, humans who love you, the food that you need, some enrichment, fun activities that she'll enjoy, like sniffing around the yard and stuff like that, and then going on walks. And, you know, and also one of my hopes for her is that everything she's been through in her first few years is just a distant memory, and that most of her life and that she remembers and really experiences is just a happy, normal dog who is loved and cared for. A real family member.
And if anyone's interested in meeting these guys and trying to adopt them, where should they go?
Well, so they're going to be available for adoption eventually through Lucky Dog Animal Rescue. Our website at humanesociety.org will list the shelter partners, including Lucky Dog, who have taken dogs from this operation. So people can go there to find out where those are, see what's close to them. And yeah, once her adoption profile's up, it's not quite yet because she's not quite ready to go until the puppies wean. That information will be on their website though in a few weeks.
This one's having the cutest little dreams right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're starting to like growl and bark in their sleep. They're so cute.
All right, well, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your well wishes for this sweet family.